Good afternoon, everyone. Will DuPree here in the KXAN live studio. We are joined here today by meteorologist David Yeomans. He has fortunately stuck around for us today to talk about the very rainy forecast out there. David, what's going on here in the Austin area?
Yeah, well, we've had some big thunderstorms pop up right over Austin, haven't we? This is a live look at radar and a loop over the last hour, and you can see how those thunderstorms, with all the lightning strikes there shown just over the past 10 minutes, they've really blossomed over downtown Austin, now exiting West Campus, exiting downtown, and moving up into North Austin, places like Great Hills, Spicewood Springs Road, Arboretum, moving up eventually toward Cedar Park and Georgetown. These are not severe. We actually don't have any flash flood warnings on them, but this could change really quickly through the day. We had a wet week last week. We've already had 4 to 6 inches of rain in parts of Blanco and Llano County just this morning. Not quite that much in Austin yet, thankfully. So additional rain as it continues to increase on the radar, which you can just see here in the last hour, it could trigger some runoff and flooding problems very quickly. This is really just the beginning of what could be a long evening, as the cold front bringing the main focus of rain is not even here yet.
What are we looking forward to in the hours ahead?
So over the next few hours, I expect a few flash flood warnings to start popping up. Flooding usually comes most easily in urban areas because everything's concrete, right? So we need soil to soak up rain. In Austin proper, we don't have a lot of soil. So just an inch of rain in an hour can trigger a flash flood warning. So don't be surprised in Austin if you see your phone go off here in the next couple of hours with a warning. Out to the west, you can see on the radar, there's more rain than there is to the east, and that's going to be the story all night. Giddings, LaGrange, you guys don't get that much rain. But out to the west, not shown here, past Mason actually, that's the big cold front, and that's going to bring a line of slow-moving storms, even heavier and even more widespread than what you see here now. And I'm a little concerned on 281 from Burnett, Marble Falls, Johnson City, down to Blanco, Kingsland as well. I think the storms as they form there this evening, 5, 6, 7 p.m., could really drop some heavy rain quickly and could kind of be very slow moving. So late this evening, I'm watching 281 in the Eastern Hill Country. Then around sunset and beyond, let's say 8 to midnight tonight, I'm worried with the Austin area because we're not going to have these little passing storms like we have now. We could have a line of storms sitting over us. And that's why some of our projections with this flash flood watch are pointing to north of 8 inches of rain possibly in some areas. Now, is that going to happen for everybody? Absolutely not. And it's probably not going to happen at your house. But from 281 into parts of the Austin metro, it is possible we get 4 to 8 inches of rain. And again, that sounds crazy, but we've already had 6 inches of rain today, Will, south of Llano.
Wow. When is the last time we've seen that much rain here in our area? It's been quite a while.
You know, it's funny. Last week we had that one bullseye near Buda, you remember, with
Right.
7 inches of rain. So it does happen here sometimes. And that computer model that nailed that Buda rain, 7 inches the night before, that one was saying up to 12 inches of rain in a couple spots, probably in the Eastern Hill Country later tonight. So
Wow.
really hard to predict where those bullseyes happen, but we have all the ingredients in place. That's the important part. So we've all got to be aware of flash flooding later today.
It has been so dry here in the Central Texas area. Does that have any effect on what we could expect or see
Yes.
later today?
That's a great question. The dry soil can soak up more rain than if it had been raining a lot over the past few weeks. So most of us have a soil drought, which means the sponge of soil is thirsty and it drinks up as much water as it can without triggering flooding. But eventually that sponge gets full. And when you put a full sponge of water under your sink, it can't soak up anymore, so the sponge starts overflowing. And that's kind of like flash flooding here in our soil. We're going to see more and more of that later this evening.
Some people on Facebook who are watching us, and we thank you all for joining our stream to see that, they're asking about any more storms overnight. Again, we touched on the hours ahead, but if they're just joining us, what can we expect there?
Sure. So this scattered stuff is going to continue through the afternoon. Could see some warnings, but not a huge deal aside from a few low water crossings. So please do not drive through those. Later this evening, 5, 6 p.m., we're watching the Eastern Hill Country on 281. You see it there on the map from Blanco to Burnett. That's where I think the front will be and could form a big line of slow-moving storms. 5 and 6 p.m., that concern really ramps up on 281, and then it'll slowly march eastward toward Austin by 8 or 9 p.m. So in the Austin metro, I think our main concern is from 8 p.m. to midnight tonight, when we could see heavy thunderstorms that just aren't really moving over the area. And most flash flood injuries and deaths, they happen in cars. 99% of the time you're safe during a flash flood event just staying home. So as this ramps up later tonight, I encourage you to stay off the roads. Most ways people get in trouble is just driving through water. whether it's around a barricade or maybe it's not even closed yet. They drive through 6 inches of even fast moving water, and that can sweep your car off the road.
We always reiterate some of the safety guidelines that people should keep in mind if they see water over a roadway. Bears repeating at this point now because we're going to see that water keep coming and the rain keep coming in our area. Share those once again. You talk about them all the time.
That's exactly right. So if there's a water-covered roadway, it's just so important to not drive through it. Turn around, don't drown. We always say that. It only takes a foot or less of fast-moving water, which seems crazy, to float away your vehicle. Even a big truck or a Jeep, I don't care if you have a lift kit and big tires on it, you won't make it through that water. And oftentimes the other problem is you think it's just 6 inches of water on a road you've driven a million times, but maybe the road is washed out from underneath that and you can't see under the muddy water. So maybe it's not 6 inches deep. Maybe it's too late once you already drive in, and you don't want to put yourself or others in harm's way. If you get swept into the creek, somebody's got to come rescue you. And the situation compounds, as you can imagine. So they call it Flash Flood Alley here for a reason, Will. That's our main problem with weather in central Texas.
Yes, it is. Talk about what's on the radar at this point. We're seeing that heavier band just go a little bit north of Austin at this point.
That's right. Downtown, we heard it here near UT about 30 minutes ago. It was loud. It was pounding down. Now that's moved north, and you can see north of us from Round Rock to Pflugerville and approaching Manor. Also from Round Rock westward towards Cedar Park, the Arboretum, north central Austin, and even west Austin there you see near Mansfield Dam and the Oasis restaurant, there's a big clump of lightning. More heavy rain down Loop 360 throughout west Austin, places like Lost Creek, all the way down into Hays County too, Wimberley, Kyle, Buda, you guys are getting some heavy thunderstorms, and there's a lot of lightning actually right now in Blanco County. You can see all those strikes to the south and west of Dripping Springs. And again, this is ahead of the main event. The main thing that's coming our way is a cold front later today that focuses storms along it and ahead of it. And let's not forget to mention this. The great thing about this cold front, we've been a little shaky on the past couple days. Now it looks like it's happening. We're going to wake up tomorrow in the 50s in a lot of areas. And it doesn't even rain much tomorrow. It could just be in the 60s and cloudy, kind of like dare I say, a winter day.
Wow. Oh, my gosh. The roller coaster keeps going.
Yes.
That was the next question I saw somebody on Facebook ask was, what are we looking for the week ahead? I know today's a lot of rain. That's the big concern, but what are we seeing in the days ahead?
Sure. So after about 2 a.m. tonight, I'm not worried about flash flood producing rainfall. Now, if there's flooding tonight, which there should be, the runoff and the high creeks and rivers could continue through midday tomorrow. That's why the flash flood watch continues until 1 p.m. tomorrow. But after about 2 a.m. tonight, I think the rain kind of winds down. Tomorrow, cloudy, cool, breezy. And then on Friday and Saturday, we'll start to warm up. So that's the other thing. We've got a UT football game, although I guess we won't be tailgating this time around on Saturday. And it could be about 90 degrees with dry weather on Saturday. So the cool down is brief, of course. But we'll enjoy it tomorrow.
Enjoy it while it lasts. Meteorologist David Yeomans is joining us with the latest on this forecast that's happening today. David, who's coming in after you? Because I know your workday's almost done.
Oh, yeah. Kristen Curry, meteorologist, is in there right now. She's ramping up for the evening shows. Of course, those start at 4:30. Also break into programming on KXAN any time of day when it warrants, if your safety is in jeopardy. And of course on your KXAN weather app, I just pushed out a special video to our app users where you can find an hour-by-hour forecast of the radar through the evening. That's kind of the money, what everybody wants to see is the hour-by-hour planner. And that's on my phone right now. It can be on yours too, the KXAN weather app. This thing also warns you when there's severe weather in the area, which is crucial for nights like tonight. So Kristen and I will be holding it down through the evening, and we look forward to covering this as it unfolds. It's always interesting.
All right, everybody. Meteorologist David Yeomans, thank you so much for those updates.
Thanks, Will.
Everybody, we will see you back here throughout the day with additional other details about the forecast, so stay with us. We'll see you back here another time.